Homies and homies, your boy Tone 202 coming at you one more again. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Anyways, listen, today is a rejoiceful day. your boy, your boy doing. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right today. All right, so check it out. You guys know I graduated in September last year, and I was poking around the job market, just kind of seeing what's out there. What my degree would pretty much cover. And it's surprising because a health administration degree goes, it's just, it's pretty ubiquitous. And, you can work in pretty much any country in a healthcare field somewhere, managing a healthcare field, doing your online thing. And being face to face, because there has to be some type of infrastructure for any healthcare program to work, and then that's where you come in because you're a manager once you get this degree. Now, the thing about it is, when I got my degree, I was like, okay, I could do this, I could do that. Work in a hospital, work dentist office, regular doctor's office, HMO somewhere, you know what I'm saying, PPO somewhere, all that other stuff. I can go and do these things. And then I was like, or I could just, start my own business online, get a couple, RNs, LPNs, who are doing some, looking to do some moonlighting and that type of thing, and get them going just all over the country. You can do that. You don't even need to meet these people. You just need their legitimate hours that they're working. And one of my subs is a couple of my subs are in the healthcare field. Nicole, she's actually a massage therapist. She's like, let's go, let's get this going on. So that's always in the back of my head. But then, of course, you're looking at the traditional jobs too. And so I put my resume out there because, I'm in a veterans program and working with the DVOP guy. And he's like, go ahead, get your resume, fix your resume up, boom, get out there. So I did that. I'm starting to get, all kind of replies. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply at like high dollar places that I just don't think as a matter of fact, I know I wouldn't get. I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna get them because I haven't worked in the healthcare field. And nonetheless, that doesn't matter. You guys, I'm 52 years old. Okay? I just want to be the voice of encouragement. Get your degree. I mean, look, I got a job offer today for an amount in between. I'm not going to say exactly. Well, I don't know exactly what it is. They just have an in between. It's in between, high 80s and like 100 and some odd, into the stratosphere. I'm just like, wait, what? I am fresh out of college, 4-year degree. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, we're looking for someone who's not fresh out of college. With as far as being their age, we're looking for somebody who's 30 and over. Yes, we want you to have your degree. Definitely, we want you to have your degree. But we want you to have some type of history. We want some type of, meat on your bones. We don't want somebody who's 21 and has done nothing. Because that's pretty much what happens. You're 21, you don't have any job experience. They're just like, no, if you're not 30, we're not looking at you. I was like, pretty cool. So I started reading, when I filled out the application online, of course, I started looking at it and I was just like, okay, I fit this qualification, and I'm going boop, bam, boop, 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 right down the line. I said, you know what the heck? It's a lot more money than I ever thought I would be applying for. What the heck? I'm going to go ahead and apply for it. Sure enough, not only that job, but there are a couple other jobs that have come through recently, and they're like, well, you're eligible. One of them is for the VA, right here. They sent me a notice and said, you're eligible to continue on with the process. And I was just like, okay, Tone, holding it down, getting that money. Nah, but I'm still in the program. I'm going to be here for 2 years. So unless there's a, switch up somewhere, then I'm going to be in a program, which means I can't make that much money while I'm getting my loans forgiven. Not unless there's another program somebody knows about where I can work and get my loans forgiven. But, I'm still, disabled, so I'm not even sure if I can do some of these jobs. They would have to create an atmosphere where I can pretty much do them. Here's what I would have to do. I would have to be able to, one, get up and walk whenever I can. Like, I can't be cubed. I can't just be stationed and cubed. This back is not having it. I can't sit there like this all day. I won't be able to concentrate. I'll be in too much pain. So I have to be able to get up and walk. So I would have to have one of those things on where I could be in a, certain vicinity and, walk it out, until my knees get to hurting too bad, come back down, sit down. And I'd have to have one of those chairs that I can lean all the way back. And they have those now where you're almost laying down. You could sleep in these chairs like all the way. Like, I would have to have like that type of atmosphere. And I don't know how long that would last, but it's unusual. But that's what happens when you have a back injury. You have to be able to, get those muscles flexed and all that. But if you don't, you're just going to be in pain. You're going to seize up and you're not going to get anything done. You're not going to want to hear what nobody's trying to say. But nonetheless, that and popping ibuprofen every now and then, my back, Lord, my back. But nonetheless, so these job offers are coming to me. I don't know if they're going to be around 2 years from now. Of course, they get filled pretty quickly. But it's the simple fact that I am eligible to make far more than I've ever made before in my entire life. And that is a blessing. And, thank the military for helping me get my education. And, because I grinded it out. So I just want to encourage you guys, stop listening to these dunderheads talking about you're too old to get your education. If you're still working and or you want to work in a certain atmosphere, let that go in one ear and out the other. Just pure baloney. I shouldn't. All right. Thank you, because I don't need you in my life. I need to go this way. You need to go that way, because I need to make this money. And I'm just saying, if that money is out there, I mean, I'm surprised. I knew that my degree had a high dollar return, especially if you went and got a master's degree. But I had no idea that it would be this fast. And they were just like, you're qualified to make, 80s and up. And I was like, wow. So, I don't know. One day when the program's over and or I'm able to actually do some of these jobs, hopefully I can still land a job like that if I'm able to even go out and do them. And if not, it just feels good that I can. You know what I mean? It feels good that my mental capacity and my background allows me and allows them to look at me as, not only are you management material, but you're upper management material. And I know you're like, well, that's them and they're giving you this, that, and the third. No, it's a simple fact that you're being looked at as valuable. Okay? Your value has gone up in the working world. And regardless if you go out there and do it, or if you stay home and do it, people are still looking at you the same way. You see what I mean? They're like, you have experience doing this. They're listening to you because you did this in your life. You did that in your life. You worked in this field. You worked in that field. And you have a degree to help solidify your qualifications. So it's not so much, oh, you're bowing down to somebody. It's, no, you're boosting yourself up, you know, in the educational field, in the working market, to where you can control your destiny. So where you can say, I don't want to work over here, or I want to give myself a raise. I don't want to wait 6 months for a raise. I don't want to wait 30, for a 30-day, whatever incentive. Or I don't want to wait 2 years to get 2 days vacation. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this over here. I'm going to rock and roll with this and, get my entrepreneur on. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to go over here and work with these people. And you know what? They're still welcoming you in, because you have these qualifications. They're like, absolutely, we don't have enough people in this field. Let's go. What do you got? You want some part-time action? What, some 20 hours a week, some 35, some 40? What do you got? Do you want benefits or do you not want benefits? Like, how do you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? What department are you looking at working in? Concentrate on that department. So that's all I'm saying to you people who are out there and who are older and listening to those other people and listening to those voices and getting tired because you're writing these papers that are, how was a paper writing? Son God, you know what I mean? Whew! We had to get those papers in by Sunday at, 12 o'clock. So, and I was like, into those papers. So I'm just encouraging you people, write those papers. It'll benefit you. The knowledge will benefit you when you start talking to people and stuff like that in that field. They'll be like, we know that you have some knowledge in this field. That's more than superficial. So we can tell you concentrated some study in this field. And it makes you feel good. So feel good about yourself, people. Keep rocking. Even you young people, get your degree, because nobody's taking it from you. Get a good degree from a good school. Research that degree. Research it. Don't just get a degree in underwater basket weaving when nobody's asking for it. You don't want to work in a place that doesn't concentrate on what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? I love this. Get a degree in that, and everybody's looking for that same, they need you in these spots, and you love to be there. Don't just go out and get a Bachelor of Arts. Couple that with something, but make sure there's a monetary drive behind it. Like art and visual art, or concentrate on, I don't know. There's a lot of art areas out there, but not all of them pay good. You don't want to do that. I have a doctorate in art. What do you make in a year? I draw every now and then. Do a little crocheting. Nah, not unless you're crocheting. You're selling it. Next thing you know, you stand in front of Damon John like, yo, people keep buying my socks, big dog. He's like, what I can do is take those and put those with Bomba socks. Next thing you know, you're a multi-millionaire. Rock on, it's your boy Tone 202.